I'm Laura Raffals. I'm a gastroenterologist at the Mayo Clinic. I specialize in inflammatory bowel disease, taking care of patients with Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. No, the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation has been a part of my career, honestly, since I graduated from fellowship. So when I graduated from fellowship, I received a Crohn's Colitis Foundation Career Development Award, which helped launch my research career. And even, I would say beyond that, it even helped solidify my niche of my area of interest, which is caring for patients with J pouches. And even through my other work that I've done with the foundations, through the Crohn's Colitis Foundation Partners study, I was able to work with patients closely there of really understanding what patients want the foundation to explore from a research standpoint. And then we could direct our researchers to use the Partners resource, which is a patient-directed database, to answer questions that were really meaningful to the patients, particularly my newly diagnosed patients. I direct them all to the Crohn's Colitis Foundation website. I think that's just a great resource to sometimes just reinforce some of what we talked about during our visits. I can trust the foundation's website that there's going to be accurate information on the website for our patients. And of course, all the programs I think are huge for our patients. There are great educational programs. I had a patient that I just saw yesterday who is doing triathlons for the foundation. It gives her a goal to focus on. It brings her great meaning to do something for patients with ulcerative colitis and Crohn's disease. So I think that community building and just that opportunity for patients to know that they can give back. I also, for the last several years, have been the co-principal investigator for Spark IBD, which is a huge program where we recruit patients with Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis and follow these patients over time to understand their disease course. The whole goal behind this is to accelerate the research programs that we have, accelerate research for our IBD patients, and create this open source for researchers in the future. I also am the co-director for the Crohn's Colitis Foundation AGA IBD Congress, discussing ways we're going to continue improving the care for our patients, because you can see a patient who has a terrible quality of life. They're miserable from their disease, and because of advances in the field, we're able to offer treatments that really improve the quality of their life. And you see them back, and it may be a year or so down the road, and you remember this was a patient who was so incredibly sick, maybe even hospitalized, and now they're asking you if they can run a half marathon. I also think we're going to see huge advancements in nutrition and how we can implement precision nutrition into managing our patients with IBD. I still believe someday we'll have a cure. So I think it's an exciting time that we will continue to see great advances. I'm grateful to both my parents. I think they instilled in me a passion for this field. My mother had IBD, and so living through the course of her disease and really understanding the impact physicians could have on a patient, seeing that with her was, I think, a foundation that has set the bar pretty high of what I want to be for my patients. I have such an incredible team. I would not be able to do anything without my entire team. I'm grateful for my mentors who have taught me so much. Steve Hanauer, who taught me everything I know. I do what I do because I love seeing my patients, and it's fun to see them do well. It's hard to see patients when they're not doing well, but there's always hope that we will help our patients get through those rough times to the good times, and for that I'm grateful to be part of that journey.